All right, y'all. Today, I want to talk about something that is extremely important, regardless of whether you're a swing trader, a scalper, a day trader. This video is going to be focusing more on this topic from a scalping or day trading perspective. However, the same exact principle applies regardless of what type of trader you are. And what I want to talk about is making a plan for your trading day, or if you're a swing trader, maybe making a plan for your trading week or month. Now, when I come to the charts, part of my routine every day is looking at the charts and coming up with a plan for that day. And a lot of times in my VIP Discord here in the TA channels, I will post my plans for the day. And what I do is I look at a chart, and for example, yesterday, this was the chart I was looking at. These are the local levels I was looking at. And I already had a plan before I took any trades yesterday that if price came up into this area, I was going to be looking for shorts. If price came down to this area, I was going to be looking for longs. And because I had that plan, I was able to take a short right here, take a long right here, and then take another short right here. And those were some pretty nice trades. Of course, these are scalp trades, but because I had the plan in advance, I was able to take the first short right here, up 47% in profits, take that long, okay, and then immediately jump back into a short. And the way that you are able to do this, or the way that anybody is able to do this, is by having a plan in advance. Because if you're going to be trading, especially on lower time frames, you need to know what you are looking for. You need to know what confirmations you're looking for on Market Cipher. You need to know where you want price to get before you even want to enter a trade. So how are we going to make our plan? It basically comes down to doing your technical analysis in advance. So like I was saying yesterday, this was the chart that I had marked up right here. And I had certain levels on the chart. I had, well, let's talk about the first short. What did I have? We had this level up here of resistance. We had a value area high, we had a previous day point of control, and we had a 786 Fibonacci level. We also had this previous high right here. And so when I saw these levels on the chart, I made a plan. And so I posted in the potential Bitcoin scalp trading channel here, right here. This was my plan. This potential scalp short would happen if we came to that 786 / value area high with bearish divergences on the 24-minute and lower. Technically, we could simply come above the previous high, print a bearish divergence, and it would still make a nice scalp, right? So this was my overall plan here. I wanted us to come above this high at least with a bearish divergence for a short scalp, preferably coming up to that 786 level for a short scalp. Well, what happens? First of all, we came up, as you can see right here, above the previous high. We didn't hit the 786, but we came above the previous high, and we could see right here we got a bearish divergence. Now, a bearish divergence, if anybody is unfamiliar, is when price is making a higher high, like you can see right here. Right here, price is making a higher high, and momentum is making a lower high right here. That is called a bearish divergence. And so my criteria was met. I had a plan, I had a specific criteria, the criteria was met, and that is what activated that first short, which was a nice move downwards, about 2.5%. Of course, this is a high leverage trade. That's how I do my scalping, with high leverage. And so that was a really nice move. Now, the long trade down here, this was kind of, I had less of a plan for it, but here's the thing. If we turn back on our local levels here, we can see that we were coming down to a very, very important area of support. And what I did was, well, let's come back into the Discord here. We hit multiple take profits for that first short, and then right here, I said the point of control and the previous daily point of control are important supports. I've got my long order stacked down to 42.5. Already in a small long position now, but I'd love to see lower. So basically, I saw we were coming down to an important support. I saw we were bottoming out on Market Cipher, and I started stacking my limit orders down here. Only one of them got hit, which is quite unfortunate because it was a really nice move. But you know, I said I'm in a small long position now, hoping for lower, hoping for the bullish divergences. We actually never did get the bullish divergences, but we can still see that from the time we almost came down to that support, we did get a very nice move to the upside, almost 4%. And so, although I didn't have as detailed of a plan for that long trade that I took, I still wouldn't have even had this area in mind for a potential long, especially if price is so volatile like this. If price is so volatile on these small time frames, right, where in 12 minutes we drop down 2%, which is a lot for Bitcoin after trading sideways all day. If you don't have a plan in advance for what you're going to do, you're absolutely going to miss the move, right? And so, you know, I start stacking long orders here. I'm actually currently still in this long position, even though we've been coming down from up here. I'll get into more of that later. But my point is, again, I had a plan perfectly for this short. I had a rough idea just because of my morning technical analysis that I did earlier that morning, where I was looking at the chart and I had the level marked out very clearly right here that we had a 382 and a point of control where I would be looking for longs. In fact, you know, even right here in the chart, I said these are the areas I will be looking for potential scalp trades. One of those areas was, you know, sorry, this is not the local chart. One of the areas was this point of control here. And so then the second short from up here, this short got triggered exactly as I was hoping for in the beginning. So we came up to this 786 level right here. Here, let me just extend the line like that. We came above that 786 level, and then we lost it. And if we go to the 24-minute time frame, we can see that we lost it with a bearish divergence on the 24-minute time frame. And that was exactly what I was looking for in my original trade setup. In the original setup right here, where on the 24-minute time frame, which is what this chart is showing, we had the bearish divergence as we were coming up to that exact level, right? And so that trade for me was quite easy to enter. And so I posted it here that, yeah, we got the rejection from the value area high in the 786 with a bearish divergence about to confirm on the 24-minute. And, you know, that is when, you know, I entered the trade. And so my purpose in making this video is just to highlight the fact that doing your technical analysis in advance and having a plan, especially if you are trading the lower time frames. I do this also for the higher time frames. But if you want to capitalize on these small, seemingly random movements, they're not random. They always are going to be bouncing off of some kind of level. And so if you know in advance the levels that you're looking for, then if you see the confirmations on Market Cipher, then it becomes almost a no-brainer to enter the trade. And if you're using good risk management, then it's almost impossible not to at least break even trading this way, because you're entering these very high probability trade setups. And, you know, it's not just Bitcoin that you can do this with. Of course, you can do it with Ethereum too. So, you know, yesterday for Ethereum, for example, you know, I was posting my levels of local resistance that I was looking to take, you know, scalp trades from. And so right here, you can see there were two levels I was looking for. One was this 786, and the second was this zone of resistance up here between this negative daily point of control and this daily level. So then today, in hindsight, when I'm reviewing, you know, what happened yesterday and posting my TA for today, we actually got rejections off of both of the levels that I was looking at. The 786, we got a rejection right off of it. This daily level as well, and naked daily point of control, rejection right off of it as well. And although I did not take these trades because I was busy yesterday and only able to focus on Bitcoin, which usually happens to me because I'm a homesteader, I'm a farmer, I'm out there doing work. I've got a lot of things going on. And so on my phone, it's really hard to switch between charts to see what's going on. Sometimes I will actually just enter an Ethereum trade with a Bitcoin trade because they move together. But my point is, I had my plan in the beginning of the day. It happened as I was planning. And, you know, if you can do that as well, it takes so much of the pressure off because it will remove any of that, like, I don't know what to do feeling. Right? If you ever don't know what to do, then what you should do is go back to the charts, come back up with a plan, and then decide to yourself, look, I'm going to stick to my plan. I am going to trade according to what my technical analysis says, according to the confirmations that I'm seeing on Market Cipher. And if you stick to that, not only are you going to have much more success, but it's going to take a lot of the stress out of trading, because paralysis of analysis and indecision leads to more losses, I feel, than honestly, than people who just enter a trade without overthinking it. Because once you start overthinking it and you don't know what to do, paralysis of analysis, you might, let's say, you have a gut feeling that you want to enter long or something, right? So you enter long and it starts to come up a little and then it starts to come down and you're like, all right, that's it. I'm getting out of the trade. I shouldn't be in the trade. And then it does come down and you're like, okay, good. I got out of that trade. Then whew, massive pump. You're like, oh, I should have got in the trade. And then you end up with paralysis of analysis. You don't know what to do. It's best to just come up with a plan. So, by the way, the VIP Discord, you can get into the VIP Discord by going to patreon.com/Jason Casper. This is where I post my daily technical analysis updates for Bitcoin and Ethereum, as well as other altcoins in here. Today, by the way, I am doing a VIP technical analysis live stream where I'm coming up with my swing trading plan for Bitcoin and Ethereum, potentially some altcoins as well, depending on how much time we have. Also, if you don't know how to do technical analysis, if you don't know how to get these levels on a chart and come up with a plan, check out jasoncaspertrading.com. This is the course that will teach you everything you need to know to become a more confident, more profitable trader. It's helping thousands of people become more confident and profitable. I get messages every day from a lot of you saying how much the course has helped, and I'm very blessed to hear that it's helping so many people. You can check out the testimonials here, but basically, we're assuming you're a complete beginner and you've never even looked at a chart. We go through everything, how to use and set up TradingView, all the TA, like time frames, support and resistance, trend lines, channels, volume, moving average, Fibonacci, entering trades, exiting trades, stop losses, how I use Market Cipher to get those really juicy entries, scalping, swing trading, giving you very powerful strategies that I use, at least 6 strategies in the course, as well as teaching you how to create your own strategy, and then teaching you how to implement good risk management so that even if you're not winning the majority of your trades, you could lose, let's say, more than half of your trades and still be profitable, or at the very least break even, if you stick to these strategies. And the reason for that, guys, and of course this is not financial advice, this is all entertainment only. I'm a YouTuber. Entertainment only. If for any reason you mistake this as financial advice, you absolutely will lose all your Bitcoin and your fiat currency and your house and your car and your girlfriend and your job. You don't want to take this as financial advice. But as an entertainer, I'm saying that if you implement a good trading strategy that's been back-tested and shown to have a high win rate with risk management that ensures you're not going to lose enough capital that would put you in a detrimental position, then you're going to do all right. Of course, I'm an entertainer, not a financial advisor. There's currently a 30% discount in the description of this video for the course. Check it out, y'all. Check it out. Check it out, y'all. All right, that's it for the video today, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you got something out of it. If you did, make sure to like the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Make sure to share the video on all your social media networks like MySpace and AOL Instant Messenger. And yes, may God bless everybody, and I'll see y'all in